Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my life. I don't know how to get started. I don't know how to do this. Why me? Me. And I have a mess in front of me. Me. Hi guys, welcome to my life. I don't know what I'm doing, so let's just get started. I'm going to be doing like a sort of story time while I do a makeup look for my Instagram. So let's just get started before this video takes forever. To start, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows. I'm going to be taking the Anastasia something brow thingy majingy, I don't know what number this is, and I'm going to take the brown gel liner. Oh, it's for brown gel liner, but I'm going to use it to fill in my eyebrows, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. And I'm just gonna carve my eyebrows, but y'all have already seen that, so I'll get them done. Now I'm going to be using a little bit of this LA Girl Pro concealer, but I need to get into this story. Then I'm gonna blend it out. So I don't know if I'm a makeup artist, makeup guru, makeup enthusiast. I'm a makeup lover. I love makeup, and I actually went to school, to cosmetology school for 2 years, different years. The first year that I went to cosmetology school, it was, you know, something new to me. It was really fun, really cool. I was really into it for the first 6 or 7 months. When I was doing it, they were teaching me a lot of techniques and toners and how to dye your hair in different hairstyles, and just the whole beauty in general, everything, how to style hair, how to cut your hair, makeup, nails, pedicures, manicures, everything, the whole shabam. They were gonna teach me everything. The first school that I went to, it was new to me. I'm gonna be applying the Urban Decay medium light warm powder, setting powder, on my eyelid just so it doesn't crease up. I was really focused into it, really trying to get it done, but after 6 or 7 months it just started getting boring to me. If it's not calling my attention anymore, I just, you know, I lose interest in it. So I guess I just lost interest. The first year that I was going to school, I'm gonna be using this palette right here. I don't want to show the palette so much because it's so busted, but I really love this palette. If you've seen me before, you know I've used this palette, and I'm gonna apply it here in the transition. But let's get into the story. The first school that I went to, it was more sort of like a luxury school. It was kind of expensive. That's one of the other reason why I didn't, you know, like it anymore, because it was getting so expensive. They wanted to sell me everything in the school, like all the products that I was gonna use to practice, like the mannequin head and everything, I had to buy at the school. You know, you couldn't get it somewhere else. You couldn't like go and find it at a cheaper store. You had to get it there. I know it looks crazy, but trust the process. I don't know. They were teaching me, and I was learning a lot of stuff, how to dye hair. They were teaching me how to wax, bikini wax and underarm waxing, the mustache, the eyebrows, everything, the whole shabam, everything. They were teaching me everything. It was so crazy. It was, I mean, I did pick up a lot of stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Makeup wasn't on trend when I left school. 5 years passed by, and then I went back to school. But in this process, I had already been practicing makeup. When I went back to school, 5 years have passed, and I decided, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it done this time. I wanted my license so that one day, you know, if God helps me out, I want to open up my own spa, or like this beauty, I don't know, like something beauty related, hair, makeup, and transforming people and making people feel beautiful. I really love that. That really makes me feel so happy inside when I do somebody's makeup and I see their reaction when they see their face, you know, when they think they're not pretty but they see, you know, I don't know, it's an experience. So when I dropped out of school, makeup was starting to be, you know, the thing. Everybody was doing makeup, and it was the beginning of the hype of the makeup, if y'all know what I'm talking about. And I started seeing YouTube tutorials. I started practicing a lot, and I dropped out of that school. 5 years have passed, and in that time, in that timeline, I was into watching tutorials and just recreating looks and really learning. So I really got back into the beauty. mode. I wanted to go back to school. I wanted to learn. I wanted to get my license so that in a couple of years I could save up some money and open a spa or a beauty bar, a place where you could do your makeup and drink champagne and have fun and eat strawberries, or somewhere where you could just feel safe and beautiful, just feel like you are a queen or a king, whatever. That was my goal. That's my goal. It still is. I want to really commit to that. This palette is by Sente, okay? It's by Sente. It's super cheap and inexpensive. This is the first palette that one of the first palettes that I use,
and I know it's not fucking safe.
I'm gonna be applying some black liner on this area right here. So in that time period that I dropped out of school and I wasn't in school, I was working and I was really practicing a lot of makeup looks. I started practicing like 2 or 3 years. And then I started doing makeup on people. I was going live on Facebook and people were hitting me up.
They were hitting my DMs.
And they wanted me to do their makeup. They wanted appointments, and that's how I started getting more into the makeup and doing all the crazy looks. And here I am today, still doing makeup. And that's when I decided, I wanted to go back to school. I wanted to have, a job or a business in the future. And, if you want to have like a spa or anything like that, you obviously need your license, your cosmetology license, your beauty license. You're not just going to have a spa and not have, your
degree.
I went back to school. This school was way more fun. It wasn't like the other school where it was like a one-on-one. It was a teacher and it was a whole bunch of us and she was teaching all of us together. That made it a little, everybody had to participate, and it made us all want to, do it. It was sort of like, not a competition, but it felt like it. So I feel that really made me boost up my learning abilities and wanting to get shit done. But I feel that what they were teaching us was really, it wasn't advanced. It felt like they were teaching a lot of old techniques. They were teaching us how to curl the hairs, like to do perms, but the old-fashioned way. I don't know, it was really crazy. It's crazy that the second time that I dropped out, I needed 4 more months to finish like the course so I could get my cosmetology license. And it was a big waste of money, and I know it was. And I do regret not finishing school. If you start something, might as well go ahead and finish it. The tips and tricks that they were teaching us was really outdated. It was really old. They didn't really know a lot of tricks. When I was there, I was actually teaching them. I felt like a teacher. It was cool. So in that school, they would teach us every month. There was something different, but we still had to bring models, people, so we could work on and practice on when we were doing waxing and eyebrows and haircuts. We had to do everything. Like I said, it was, I guess that's why it started getting boring, because I realized that I was more into makeup, and that was my calling. That's what I wanted to do. So learning everything else was really boring for me. I was mostly trying to do it for my license, so I could open up my business. So I'm going to be using this little loose shadow by MC, my color. I don't know where you can find this. Someone gave this to me. Thank you so much. And I'm going to be using this blue loose shimmer shadow, and I'm gonna apply it here on the center.
A few moments later. One eternity later.
That works for me. Why not? We did say it was going to be a dramatic look, so let's just go with that. Alright, so I'm going to be using the By Apple Jumbo Pencil. Now we're going to take pink and apply it under the black line. I should have finished. If I have any advice in what happened in in my situation, finish what you start. If you're going to school, just try to finish it. Try to, especially if you only have 4 more months to finish. 3 more months is like you already did most of the work. Alright, for foundation, I'm going to be using Fit Me by Maybelline, and this is in the number 322. I really love this foundation. It is really cheap like me, and it really matches my color, and it dries matte. Isn't it that, you know, what else do you need? What? And I know my mom thinks I'm crazy, but I might go back to school someday. You're never too old to go back to school. Now to contour my face, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm going to be contouring my face now just to really boost up this makeup look. What are other things y'all would like to watch? You know, this is gonna be like a vlog, a makeup, a everything type of channel. I'm going to be setting my concealer with the Aspen powder, sort of like baking, not really. For lashes, I'm going to be using the Red Aspen lashes. These are Serena Fox Minx lashes. They're high quality, super cool, super nice. If you want to go check them out, I'm gonna be leaving the link in the description below. I'm gonna be bronzing my face, but I'm going to be using a CoverGirl setting powder in a darker shade. I'm going to be using to bronze up my face, warmed up my face. To outline my lips, I'm going to be using the By Apple pencil, and I'm actually out. I really love this color. I need to find another one, and it's actually from Mexico, so somebody please hit me up. I'm going to be using the NYX Butter Gloss. I hate gloss anything on my lips. I feel that it's really tacky, but I really love this color. This look is coming along, guys. Now I'm going to take this big fluffy brush, and I'm going to take off all the baking powder. I'm going to be using the You Glow Girl by J Katz in the number 101 White Goddess. I normally don't apply blush, but I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on this look. I feel that it's missing something, so I'm going to apply a little bit of the blue shadow. The fuck? This was my story time. I hope you were entertained, and I'm so happy the outcome of this look is really dramatic to catch your eye. I hope you liked it and were entertained like always, and if you were, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, or whatever. Anything would make me feel so happy. If you want to see more of my looks, you can stop by at my Instagram, Brian Jimenez with double Z. Don't forget to spread the love, be kind to one another, and I will see y'all in another makeup video. Bye guys.